welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, my name is Kim. I go by Kimberkiss Cosmic Queen on YouTube, aka Kimberkiss. And yeah, I'm feeling really good today. I'm feeling really pumped up. I had my Starbucks, and as you all know, when Kim has Starbucks, it's about to get a little cray-cray, a little woo, little hyper. So yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna chug this thing. Let's see what comes through. I swear when I drink coffee and I'm caffeinated, so much more comes through. Does anyone else that films readings feel the same? Because it just pours in. It's like a waterfall. What are we doing? A twin flame reading again? Yeah, probably. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the readings. They are so fun for me. I'm addicted to the readings. You know you gotta love it. Okay. I just found out that we're in the blue galactic monkey wave spell right now. The blue monkey wave spell, which I was born on. I was born on activation portal, blue monkey galactic wave spell. And the Mayans realized that this time is the closest to Hunabku, which is, I believe, the galactic center. And if you want to find out more information about this, I highly recommend my friend Amanda from Indigo Angel. She has amazing videos. She was actually there in Mexico amongst the Mayan temples, and she channeled a lot of beautiful wisdom and had a lot of amazing information come forth. So I highly recommend her channel. Go check it out. I'll leave it in the description box below. I love her. She's a divine sister. I'm gonna go ahead but I just want to let you know that because we're so close to the galactic center energies right now, it's a great time to sing, to dance, to laugh, to have fun. And like, life is so short, so just, have fun, do what you love to do. And I've been feeling all kinds of like amazing inspiration come through when it comes to being creative and all that fun stuff. So yeah, expect that those frequencies to be coming through more and more. Upon splitting the deck, we did have Syrian Remembrance with the mermaids. So, and we have it again, yeah, Syrian Remembrance. So if you're from the star system Canis Major, that's where Sirius resides. And there's Sirius A and Sirius B, but they have like very similar energies, yet very different energies. It's kind of like, if you think of Sirius A and Sirius B, it's kind of like comparing that to the whole constellation of Orion, where the energies are so similar yet differential throughout the star system. So it's kind of like that kind of notion. If you love starseed readings too, definitely subscribe here. And subscribe anyways. We have so much fun here. Magical things just naturally happen here. And yeah, you won't regret it. I promise you. We have amazing things coming here too on my channel. And I did just get a new filming device, so my videos will be a lot better clarity here coming this week. So it's actually very exciting. I sent you everywhere I go. We remember now. So you're both, the twin flame collectives, divine feminines, divine masculines, are really picking up on this essence of their twin, feeling them everywhere they go. They just feel their energy, almost as if they're like, it sounds kind of creepy, but it's like as if they're like right there, like right next to them. And you're both remembering a lot of things. You're both remembering a lot of things during this time. And that probably has to do with the alignment that we're in accordance to the Mayan calendar as well, with being so close to Hunabku, the galactic center. It's like it's bringing all this in, all this creative energy, all this creative force, this creative life force, and these huge remembrances. And I'm not talking like little remembrances. I'm talking like huge remembrances will be coming in and coming through more and more and more. Okay. And this will be with multiple people. This won't just be with your twins. It'll be with multiple people, multiple soul family members. This is distance between us and time travel. So you have been, noticing the distance between you both, but you also are able to time travel back and forth. And this one says, I remember you from inner earth and or the underworld. I wanted to give a quick shout out. If you love my digital art, I am in the process of remaking this deck to have even more beautiful, vivid imagery on it. But my friend Chakra Bunny, she did approve her Twin Flame Soul Oracle deck that has that Lemurian energy to it, that Atlantean energy to it. It's all mermaids and it's all Twin Flame. And it's gorgeous. Like, it turned out gorgeous. So yeah, expect a video update on that soon, but I just wanted to give her a shout out. All her information, if you were interested in this deck, she did use it in her last few readings on her channel. She goes by Chakra Bunny on YouTube and on Instagram. If you're interested in this deck, you have to let her know like as soon as possible, because they're already going like crazy and it takes like a few weeks to get them in. So please reach out to her on Instagram and let her know that you're interested in purchasing one. So that way she can get everything together for you. So that way you can get it as soon as possible before, you know, they're all out, because I just have a feeling they're just gonna, I want one. I want one so bad. They're gorgeous cards. So yeah, I did the art on them. Her and her twin created them, and it was a beautiful triple effort with her, Steven, and me. So beautiful. So let's get into this. Like I said, her information is in the description box below if you're interested in that. We have chemistry and sexual passion. And even though you feel the distance between you, you ultimately feel this like huge like sexual draw to them, and they you, and this huge like passionate energy, and it's unexplainable. We can only, you know, put the human words to it that coincide with what we're feeling, but it's beyond that. Beyond it. It's beyond it. Safety in your embrace. Yeah, they feel like home to you because they are home. They are home to you. Okay, so there's shadow work going on here, and it's like it's getting started. The ball is getting rolling. You started doing it. I think a lot of you that watched my last Twin Flame reading, if you have not, definitely do, because there's beautiful self-empowering messages in there that are going to help you throughout your shadow work journey, and it'll just really benefit you. But I feel like a lot of you have listened and have started doing that. And a lot of you have already been doing that, but I feel like a lot of you have just recently started in accordance to the energies collectively that I'm picking up on right now. And it's you're like doing it, okay? So you've started it. And it's helping this whole alignment come in. And eventually this will be in the upright. Okay, so you got a little bit longer to go, but you've done a lot of it already. So Spirit is like really congratulating you. If this message resonates for you, they're saying, heck yeah, we're so proud of you. Thank you for doing this. You're doing amazing, and you're doing it on your own terms, which is super important, and the way that you're most comfortable with, but you're still doing the work, and it's beautiful. So this is shadow work, anguish, jealousy, and confusion. So yeah, you're working through these, you know, and it's a constant healing process for the collective twin flame unions and twin flame relationships, but you're doing it here. I am sensing a little bit of confusion, but I feel like in due time this will be brought back to clarity. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Let's see what this guy is. We have learned how to nurture our flame. Yes, you've learned how to nurture your flame. There's going to be magic in the kiss. They will never forget you. Heart chakra healing and enhancement. Yeah, we've gotten this card the last like 10 readings, I swear. But at least the last 2, if not 3. We have angelic lineages. I'd fly across time and space to find you. I'm telling you here, there could be travel, like actual physical travel, or you feel them everywhere you go because they're literally there. You both have this psychic ability and know how to work with your light bodies, know how to travel to find each other, and you do so every lifetime and beyond. So that's why there's no words to explain this connection. Like, it's like trying to explain Hunab Ku, which is the galactic center. Like, how do you explain the energies of the galactic center in the human language? Right? How do you explain source? I mean, we have different ways, and I guess labels and techniques on how to like do it, but ultimately it's just more of a feeling and a sense of knowing, right? And so that's kind of the whole vibe that is that of the twin flames. That connection, it's unexplainable because the depths of it and the expansiveness of it are so immense that you would literally need like 20 gajillion different languages all around the galaxy to even get a third of the way close to describing what the connection feels like. Okay, like literally. So yeah, we're gonna pull some more cards here, but these are the cards from my deck. So if you like these images, I am making them a little bit more vibrant, changing up the art just a teensy bit on some of them. They're gonna turn out beautiful though, I just know it, and the backs will be the same. So yeah, stay tuned. I always talk about it. I've been working on it. It's getting done, but it takes time. Let's see, let's pull some tarot. Shuffle once, clear the energies. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. I think this is what this divine masculine is striving for. He's striving for that full connection to his emotional body, and he's striving for the immense abundance that was destined for him. And he's looking for ways to do this for himself naturally. Okay, so that's just upon splitting the deck, but that's what I'm getting for the divine masculines. Could be divine feminines too. You know, take it how it resonates. Let's see what this card is that just flew out. The Four of Cups in reverse. Didn't we get this the last reading, or was the reading before? This person, the divine masculine, is quite stubborn, okay? You probably, maybe you divine feminines put out an offer of love. Now this could be vice versa, so always take it how it resonates. Remember, these readings are general, so do not fit what does not fit in to your knowing. So yeah, I feel like though the divine feminines put in an offer and the divine masculines were refusing to see it for what it is, or just being stubborn, or just refusing to take it altogether. Okay, and this could be for multiple reasons. I'm feeling like they're really trying to get grounded and centered right now. They're really trying to figure out exactly what it is they want, you know, and without people forcing things onto them or trying to coerce them or manipulate them to do what they want. They need to figure out what they want, right? I feel like they have three different options. They have three different options right now, and the one that was being presented is just one that they're just not ready to even look at because they feel the magic that's surrounding it. They know the magic that's there, as you can see with this comet here and the star energy. They know, right? But they need to get things in alignment for themselves. They need to get back into balance. They need to get grounded more. They need to channel more. They need to connect with themselves more. Okay, so those are the messages that I'm getting. Let's see what else we get for the divine masculine. Any others for the divine masculine here? Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, they need to fill back up their cup. If you guys have not seen the beautiful song about filling back up your cup when I did my live stream, I'm going to insert it here because it's literally epic. You gotta fill back up your cup, because if you don't, it'll just pour out. You gotta fill back up your cup, because if you don't, it'll pour out. Oh no, you gotta fill back up your cup, because if you don't, it is just gonna pour back out. Oh no, no, no. This is the best song ever. You gotta fill back up your cup. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, we gotta bring some life back into these readings with beautiful vibrational energies that make you laugh. So we have Ace of Cups. Yeah, they need to fill back up their cup. They notice the connection. It's almost like the Lover's card in reverse. They notice the purity of this connection. They know that there's no manipulation, no distortion. It's a very peaceful connection when both sides are really fulfilled in themselves. So they can't really bring this into union until they are aware energetically and vibrationally and knowingly that they have done the work for themselves and that you have as well. It'll click into place and they will know it. Okay, because right now they already know, and you already know, right? So that's why this healing's occurring. That's why the shadow work's occurring. That's why things are off kilter, off balance. That's why perhaps you and your twin are in separation. And it's all because there's more work to be done on both sides, okay? And you always have to think about it this way. If you were to come together into union right now, would that even work? If these things are not healed, are they going to work? And the answer is yes, they very well could, but it's going to be very, very difficult and very tumultuous. And it's not something that you want with the love of your life. You would rather have both of you feeling in a space where you're feeling very grounded and very fulfilled within yourselves before you come together. And so it's really important that this period of time is taking place in order to heal, in order to grow, in order to become very self-aware. It's another thing. I feel like both of you are very, very highly sensitive empaths, like very highly sensitive beings. And so you don't want one's energy to overtake or another. You want to stay in your own lane. You know, both of you want to be completely self-aware and know your truth. And I feel like one or the other is feeling more of this than the other one, but it's okay because once one starts, the other one follows. Okay, even if it's not feeling that way, even if it's not showing up in the 3D physicality that way, even if it's not like necessarily feeling that way, that's what's occurring. So when one starts the shadow work, when one starts the certainty of inner truth and stabilizing that within their inner self and becoming very aware of that inner truth that they have and that they know, that's when the other follows suit. And that's just the way it works with twin flames. Okay, so keep that in mind too. The more work that you're willing to do, it's going to benefit both of you either way. Okay, so let's see, let's get some more messages here. Okay, so, oh gosh. So, drink some coffee. The divine masculine is he's carrying too many burdens and he's trying to run from his problems. And this could be you as well. Remember, you do mirror each other. This was like not all the way in reverse. It was like on its side like this. And it's like showing me that he's carrying all these burdens and he's trying to run away from two things. It's showing two things. So do not worry, he will figure this out. It's asking him to be more creative as well, because we have a lot of orange here, which represents the sacral chakra. And we have some red, which represents the root chakra. And we have some blue, which represents the throat chakra. There's the train. So emphasis on this message. The divine masculines, what's really going to help you is tapping into your inner creativity, allowing the ideas and the things that you've been really wanting to do, as silly as it may seem, like even if it's like getting up and dancing or singing or painting a piece of paper, writing down a poem, doing a magic spell for yourself, whatever it is, like however you express your creativity, it's asking you to try to do more of this. This is really going to help ground you, and it's also going to give you more confidence when it comes to speaking your truth and knowing thyself. So yeah, I love that. I love that. Working with the solar plexus too, it's really showing an emphasis on the solar plexus. So combining the solar and the sacral is really important when it comes to manifesting. So if you can focus just your intention while visualizing ideas or trying to manifest, which you don't need to try, it just happens, right? But when you're setting the intentions before you manifest, focus on those two chakras, focus on your sacral and focus on your solar. And I promise you, you will get way better results, masculines. Okay, let's see, any other... Oh gosh, okay, so masculine's coming through hot here. Yeah, he's feeling very hurt. He's definitely been hurt in the past. He's feeling pretty scorned. Don't worry, we're going to pull a spread for the divine feminine here in a second. This is just how the reading's kind of playing out. that's how you need to go with this relationship. Like, maybe you were expecting it to go a certain way, and it's just like, it's going to have to play out the way it plays out, right? And you're going to have to be patient. This is like messages, I think, for both of you. But I feel like one of you was really, really hurt in the past and couldn't believe certain things that played out, and now you're really focusing on what it is that you want to do, but it's like you're not putting enough time or energy or emphasis on this, because look, all your cups are empty, all of your freaking cups, and it's like you just kind of almost want to leave all your thoughts and mentalities behind and just go forth on something new. But it's asking you to fill back up these cups that maybe you've forgotten about, these things that maybe you used to do. No matter how silly they are. Say you were a little kid and you like to play with army men, you know, those little figurines, and that was like such fun for you. And then of course you grow up and then you get into your 9 to 5, and it's like really hard to balance like home life and your work and all of that. But it's asking you to pick these things up again. Buy yourself a freaking pack of army men from Amazon or anywhere, and play with them and have fun. Like, just be like a kid for a day and just see like what other inspiring and things and like frequencies and messages come through. Because I'm telling you, like, when you get in contact with your inner child, there's so much limitless magic and abundance that just flies in, rushes in, and shows itself. So it's really asking you to do more of what you love. And if there's like items that you really like, it's asking you to put more of those around your space in your home and to not feel bad about it. You gotta live for you, mans. You gotta live for you, you know? So let's pull one more card. Oh, or a few. You will be, these divine masculines, yeah. You will be coming into balance once you start working with your sacral and solar plexus and start setting intentions with that and using your creativity to create abundance on the side of what you're doing now. So if you're in like a 9 to 5, it's asking you to write down some ideas of things that you really like to do. Maybe you're really good at just giving logistical advice for certain things and helping people in that certain way, and maybe you could start offering that as a service because you've had experience with it. It's one of your gifts. It's something that you're good at doing, and you can put your own creative twist on it, right? This is going to help you bring in that abundance that you're looking for. I feel like you're fighting off this transformation, but it's just going to flow in naturally. It's not even something that you have to be worried about, honestly, because it's all coming in divinely. This beautiful transformation, and it's asking you to focus on your own happiness, because with the sun in reverse, it's letting me know that it's like you've kind of fallen off course, and you need to bring it back to you. Definitely working with the solar plexus. This is really huge when it comes to, because look at the same color, right? Yellow for gold coins, and the sun and sunflowers, and your solar plexus is yellow. So focus on the color yellow, focus on the color orange when it comes to manifesting. To strengthen your solar plexus, I always recommend doing star pose outside in the sun. There's also like different teas that you can drink that enhance the solar plexus, like your stomach region. Different exercises and stretches you can do. There's diaphragmic breathing. I don't think I pronounced that right, but ways where you use your diaphragm more to enhance your breathing, and that really strengthens it. Just setting intentions and letting them like melt into your body and then shine out through your solar plexus. There's like different visual techniques that you can do, and it's whatever you're comfortable with. But if you even just imagine the color yellow or visualize it upon closing your eyes and then setting intentions for your manifestations or visualizing them, it really enhances that, and it really does. Like, your solar plexus is huge when it comes to abundance, and this is a big message for the divine masculines. Okay, so now we're gonna pull a little spread for the divine feminines. So I'm gonna mix these up. You can watch me do so, and I will also shuffle. And remember, it's really good to listen to both sides, because they are just another half of you, another half of your soul. So if you're feeling a resonance to any of the messages, even for the divine masculines or vice versa, it's really important that you implement them as well, because this will help them also, you know, and help you. feeling a little standoffish, Divine Feminines? Gosh, what just flew out on my lap? Getting my attention here. Justice. Oh, shit. Eight of Swords. Justice with the Eight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like Feminines, you're coming to the realization of what you need to be balanced. You're coming to the realization of what you need to cut out, what you need to implement, what you need to let go of. You're realizing, like, is that the train again? The train, was that a train? Yep, the train. Came through for both of your spreads. This message is important. You're going to receive justice for certain things that you have gone through, okay? Because the balances are being literally balanced back in your favor. And this is really good. And you're really becoming clear and aware on what it is that you want and the direction that you are going. And you are releasing any and all limiting beliefs. You are not afraid to do shadow work anymore. You have literally looked it in the eye and been like, bring it, because I ain't scared of nothing. Okay, so it's a very fierce, like beautiful energy. You're feeling very strong, very grounded, and you're unwavered by emotions because you've worked through emotions that would normally get you off course. And so this is really good. This is may be in the future. I'm feeling like this will be more in the future. Like you've already picked up on this, that will happen, and you've been maybe experiencing the energies, but you're going to really be noticing it more and more in the future too. So expect that, Divine Feminines. Work with getting grounded even more. So like working with your root chakra, as red is really emphasized here. You can envision the color red. You can put your feet, your bare feet on the earth. And what's a really cool grounding technique is what they're showing me is you would think this would be opposite from grounding, but it's actually better for your grounding practice if this resonates with you. Okay, if it doesn't, don't do it. But if it resonates, do it, they're saying. So when you ground to the earth and you're sitting there and you have your bare feet on the earth, envision clouds underneath your feet. This is something, okay, this might sound really, really weird to you guys, but I am terrified of heights, like literally scared out of my mind. Like how ironic and hysterical is that? A starseed that came from the stars is afraid of heights. Like you literally came from all the way up there and you're afraid of heights. Like, what? Maybe I was traumatized upon coming down here because I like already knew what I was coming into. I don't know. I know a lot of people that are, but my dad is actually afraid of heights, and I don't know if I picked up that like program or belief because I grew up with him. Could be, but I have always been that way ever since I was little, actually, like really, really little. Even before I think I was aware that my dad was. So a starseed that's afraid of heights, that's a new one for you guys and gals, huh? But yeah, so a practice that I work with that is like you probably think is so weird, and I'm okay because with you thinking that, because you know I don't really care if people think I'm weird. I already know I'm weird. So, and I actually embrace being very strange. But anyway, so I will be in the shower standing up, and I will just envision myself first with like the outer space around me. So like literally being in outer space, like the galaxy, the stars. And then I'll let myself get into this space where I'm cool, calm, collected, and I'm breathing. And then I envision the bathtub floor being removed, and then I'm just floating there in space. And oh my God, does this bring panic attacks for me? Like it literally triggers panic attacks beyond belief. And like I almost like pass out sometimes, but it's like helping me ease into that fear, and it's helping me to clear that fear. It's like the more you face it, the more you clear it, and the stronger you become. And so it's like, I already know, like, once I pass, that's the state that I'm going to be in, is the state where I'm literally a star, again, floating in outer space, a ball of light. And I'm going to have to become comfortable in that frequency. And I think, like, once I ascend to that higher dimension, it's not even so much like, because you lose all sense and cognition and remembrance of gravity in a sense, so you just do kind of float there, and so it's not something that you really even think about. But I like to practice with it here because I don't know. So anyways, I'm getting really off topic and I'm blabbing a lot, but what they want you to do, divine feminines and divine masculines can do this too, of course, is to envision clouds under your feet when you're grounding. And why is this? Because it literally opens up that root chakra and places it in a position that it may not have had in its awareness prior to doing so. And what does this do? It literally evolves the root chakra. It evolves, like, the dimensionalities. It gets you back used to where you came from. That sensation of being in the sky from where you came from. So it does a lot of things for your body, your mind, your soul, and especially your grounding techniques. It'll evolve your grounding techniques. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful messages here. Oh gosh, okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you may have been, like, I'm thinking, like, I just felt a huge shift just now in consciousness, and I feel like that's what's going to happen when, like, one or two of you, even just one or two of you, try this, because it shifts consciousness. I just felt a huge shift. I feel like in the past, divine feminines, you were expecting a male to be your Prince Charming, to come in and to save you. And now you're realizing, like, you really don't need that. You never really did. That in itself, I think, was a program. And you're shifting out of that belief, like rising above that belief. So wow, that felt very powerful, that shift. And I feel that will happen probably more and more. Definitely subscribe if you have not already. There's so much magic that happens here, and I would love to get to know each and every one of you. I really appreciate each and every one of you that has stuck with me, and all the new people that I am meeting, because I don't look at it like, I don't know, I think the way that, like, this is just a rant really quick, but I think the way that, like, YouTube and Instagram is all set up with, like, the amount of followers or subscribers that you have, I think it's so, like, degrading to call your following, like, even a following, or like a subscriber, or I don't know. I think it's so degrading, because, like, each one of those souls is so powerful and massive, and, like, people look at it as just, like, numbers, and it's like, hello, like, you need to deprogram this. This is a huge thing with, like, artificial intelligence and social media, is it's, like, literally, like, trying to prime you and trying to program you into believing that, like, that your followers or your subscribers are just your followers and your subscribers, and they're so focused on that, and it's, like, disgusting to me, because I'm like, hello, these are, like, freaking human lives with beautiful fucking souls, and I've literally made so many amazing fucking friends and met so many amazing soul family members through my Instagram, through my YouTube. So yes, I'm very grateful for that, but I don't like to call you guys subscribers. I don't like to call you guys followers, because you're all souls. Like, you're so much fucking more than that. And that's why I don't agree with algorithms. I don't agree with, like, YouTube. I don't agree with Instagram. Yes, I'm grateful to have these platforms to share my frequency, but I always feel like, and I know that there's so many better ways of going about doing it, and I just hate control, and I hate the way that society programs us to believe that we're just, like, a fucking number, or we're just, like, another fucking person that's following another fucking person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit pisses me off beyond belief. Like, they need to come up with, like because we are the change that we seek. Like, we need to come up with a platform that's like actually justified, without algorithms, without shit rules, without limitations. Because like, honestly, that's the least that we deserve as these multi-dimensional, multifaceted souls. And if they honestly believed and cared about us, they would have already done so. So think about it that way. I'm an indigo, so I'm very like rebellious against that, but I'm just like letting you all know that are watching. I love and I cherish every single one of you, and I don't look at you as just a subscriber or a follower. Like, I actually like getting to know my followers. I actually like getting to know my subscribers. Like, I like getting to know the souls that are connected to me and vice versa. Like, the beautiful energies that I'm communicating with, the beautiful people that I'm communicating with. And that shit pisses me off. Like, it pisses me off. So I'm not going to get into a rant about it, but I just want to let you know that I like literally view every single person that subscribes as an actual person, as an actual beautiful soul that I can't wait to get to know and connect with. Because that's honestly from the bottom of my heart how I feel, and from the bottom of my soul. I'm getting emotional, but like, it really pisses me off. It disgusts me beyond belief. And so I just don't agree with that, with how that's like portrayed. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it in a way that makes sense. Okay. Okay, let's get into the rest of the video. Kim rant. Yeah, okay. So there's conflict around you, maybe facing yourself, or maybe grounding your energy. Or this was in the past. I feel like this kind of like is now, like, because we're facing our shadows, so it feels like we're ultimately fighting ourselves. And our twin's doing the same. So it still feels like we're fighting our twin, but ultimately we're just fighting ourselves. But don't worry, because like peace prevails. Look what's above that. Look at the bigger picture, the two white doves. So peace prevails. Peace is looking out and connecting us. And I drew the King of Cups and didn't even fucking realize it. This is like the Lovers to me with the two dolphins. I don't know. I get this like really strong, like masculine energy too with the divine feminines. It's like, because of the way we've been programmed in society, we've had to take on this very like masculine role in certain ways. Like, women, you know, have always been very hard workers, but it gets distorted through the eyes of men and women. It's not just one or the other. And I'm not like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm just saying like women's like energy is different, but still the same to men's. But I feel like in ways the society has programmed both the feminine and the masculine to believe certain things about each other when they are actually, yes, different energies, but they're essentially from the same energy. So it's like you're a lot more fucking alike than you give yourselves credit for. And there's nothing wrong with holding masculine tendencies if you're a female. And there's nothing wrong with holding female tendencies if you're a male. And don't let anyone ever fucking tell you otherwise. You're allowed to just be in your pure essence without any rules or limitations. I'm really on it today. Like... these messages, but it's true. And I feel like a lot of you are coming into the knowing of how truly strong you are. And this is for all of you. You've been through so much. Like, look how many times you've been stabbed in the back. Like, look how much you've literally gone through that you literally signed up for to learn before you came here. But you've gotten through all of it. Like, this was all in your past. And look, like, they're like, damn, she should be dead by now. Why isn't he or she dead by now? It's like, dude, do you not know what I've been through thus far in my life, and that I signed up for this? And you know why I signed up for it? Because I'm a fucking warrior. I'm a fucking warrior. You can't kill a warrior. You can't kill Jesus that ascends in the light body. Therefore, you can't kill me, because I have that same soul that ascends with the light body. So, like, you can pass your manipulations and your distortion and like your negative energy to me, and you could put me through hell. But look, I still come out the other side. Look, and if you look, because the card landed this way, they're still standing. They're like, what the fuck? They should be dead. It's like a person you can never kill. And that's basically what we are. We are souls that live on forever, and you can't kill them. You can't. You can't stop them either. Like, the more you throw this, the stronger they become. You're only fueling the fire. You're only fueling the fire. So that was an important message for some of you. It's like the more you've bled, the more you've realized the power of love that you hold within inside of you. Yeah, you're ready. You're like, nothing can throw me off course because I'm a fucking queen. I'm a fucking king. Nothing can throw me off course because I know my mission. I know my truth. So try me. Try anything. Like, literally try anything. Try anything you want. Hit me with your best shot. Even that won't supersede what I am capable of. Because I am the transmuter. I am the alchemist. I am the chosen one. Try me. I dare you. So it's like that energy. It's actually really beautiful because you're alchemizing a lot of duality here. You're alchemizing, you're showing people the ways on how they can alchemize their own dualities as well. It's such a beautiful playing ground, isn't it? Like, duality is such a beautiful playing ground, and it teaches us so many lessons. Okay, let's get another message for the divine feminine. Beautiful, powerful messages coming through. I never know what I'm going to get here. Oh my gosh, I got this card. This is the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're coming out of like this defensive energy. Because ultimately, like, you know you're a badass bitch. And you don't have to even worry. It's like, in the past, I think you were like really timid and you had so many walls up. And now you're just like, I got spaces between my walls because, like, I'm not afraid to fucking love. I fight with the rage of love. I'm not afraid. I fear not nothing. I fear nothing. I laugh in the face of darkness. I welcome it because I know how to alchemize it. Try me. I know how to love fiercely. I know how to love courageously. I know. I love that. And then, yeah, you're taking back your fucking power. You're taking back your fucking power, divine feminines. You're putting your crown back on. You've cut through the crap. You've made it through. You know you're a badass bitch. You know you can fucking create anything that's fucking possible because you are one with the creator. You are the creator. You're the fucking magician. And you're teaching others, like, they're fucking looking up to you, coming to you to get inspiration from you because you have found your own inner gold, your own inner peace, your own inner love, your own inner creativity, your own inner stamina. You didn't need anyone else to show you that. No, you just needed to find it for yourself, and you did. You did. And now you're here, and people are coming to you like, how'd you do this? Like, how did you go through that and like still make it out alive? How are you doing this right now? Like, how are you so magical? What is this magic that you're using? What is this like amazingness that you do? Like, I can feel your frequency. How do you hold this frequency? And you're teaching. You're teaching. You wouldn't have been able to teach unless you had gone through this. You wouldn't have been as strong unless you had gone through that. You made it out on the other side, baby. You made it out on the other side. Spirit's so fucking proud of you. Divine feminines, like, and divine masculines. Seriously, listen to both sides of the equation because it's your soul talking to you. You came out on the other fucking side and now you're like even more bright in the light that you glow. You're shining. You're shining and people are just drawn to your frequency because you light it fucking up. You're the fucking lighthouse for others. You are the lighthouse. You're the fucking lighthouse. It's fucking beautiful. I love swearing. It just, yeah. Fucking beautiful. Okay. I just feel really good today. These energies, like, I just feel amazing. Do you guys feel it too? Do you feel it through this reading? I feel like, ain't no stopping us now. Never could have. You may have been feeling like you were getting mixed signals from your twin, but that's just because like you both were getting back to the nitty-gritty of who you were at your essence and your core. And another like song that came through last night, I was just like laying there and I love Lana Del Rey. So I was singing like that "Will You Still Love Me When I'm No Longer Beautiful" song. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? And it's like beautiful because she's asking God in that song when she gets to heaven, will you let her bring her man? Meaning, will you let me bring both my divine feminine, both my divine masculine, but not in the way that it's separate from her, in the way that she has already come into union with her divine masculine side of herself. And that's how I interpret it. Personally, I think it's so fucking beautiful. I love that part of the song. But what I love even more is like, will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? And it's like this soul that always aches for that infinite passion and love that's so unlimitless that it's like, yet always achievable because it's always there. Hear the train? Oh, such a beautiful emphasis on this message. But that's what I love. It's like, can we get past these societal programs to where we judge each other by what we look like? And can't we look into the person's frequency and soul and connect that way? No matter how ugly or beautiful a soul, it is still a soul. And it's still worth recognizing and appreciating and being grateful for. And we're literally coming into this notion of oneness to where every soul has a chance to be worked on by that person. So that person can go in and work on their soul and come back to the connectivity of source and the purity of source of unconditional love. And that's what we're ultimately doing. And we're seeing past the fucking illusions, the judgments, everything that's been thrown at us to fucking judge one another. Like, we're literally so evolved past that we don't look at each other as each other anymore. It's like, oh, you're me and I'm you. And we are this beautiful soul together. And that's what we're going to get to. Gosh darn it. That's what we're going to. That's what we're going to get to. But I just love that. And it's like with this union, it's like it's so much more than just the physical attraction and the chemistry and all of it. It's more even than the frequency and the knowingness of one another or the remembrance. It's literally the essence of the soul recognizing itself through itself. Boom. You want some fucking good shit? Come subscribe to my channel. I'll dish it out to you. This is where source flows through, baby. Divine love. Woo! I swear we share the same brain. Because we do. We share the same brain. We're all connected. 100th monkey effect that came through my last reading. Didn't you know? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Here's the coffee. I swear we share the same brain. So much appreciation too. Like instead of like judging others, what I want you to do is when you catch yourself in that societal program that's been embedded in your like subconsciousness or whatever, because we're deprogramming that. What I want you to do is just instantly feel appreciation for that being soul and recognize it as a part of yours. Can you do that as a possibility? Because if you can't, how are we going to get to New Earth? These are different steps that you need to get to and practice with. I need nurturance, yeah. I feel like sometimes like my readings are so like futuristic to the point where human consciousness can't even comprehend what I'm fucking saying yet. But it's an ultimate already, they know. Like it's an ultimate knowing, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I feel like it already makes sense. Why am I blabbing? I don't know. The coffee. I imagine what it'll be like to live with you. Okay, so they're imagining what it'll be like to live with you. They need nurturance, which means they have to give themselves that nurturance. And it's good to be there for them during it. And it's good for them to be there for you during it. That's why you ultimately met each other. So you could literally clear your shadows from multiple generations and timelines and lifetimes. And do it with one another and be there for one another. That's the importance of it. And recognizing, to have that soul recognition within the opposite sex. Like, think of how funny that is. Like, it's literally the same soul, but it was manifested in a consciousness form through male and female. But yeah, it's ultimately one androgynous being, that of which is the soul. So it's like the twin flame relationships are a key player in this evolvement towards New Earth, because how else would you recognize a soul as yourself unless you met your twin flame? People are so conditioned through societal programming and through what they've been brought up believing as everyone to be separate outside of them, when really we're all the same soul. We're all the same soul. And it's so uncomfortable. It triggers so many people to hear that, but we literally are. We literally are. But how would you come into the realization or the understanding of multidimensionality until you met your twin flame, felt that connection, and felt the union and the union and the oneness between the soul, because it was the other half of your soul. It is your soul in that other bodily form. It's the key step. It's getting you to that next step of unity consciousness. That's why the twin flame unions were created, and that's why we were manifested in a way as such on a 3D physicality in separate bodies as male and female, so that way we could have that soul recognition to understand oneness in the first place, because we become so disconnected from it. But that was the key. That was the key, was to have that separation, to have that disconnect, to have that societal programming in a way to where it's almost nearly impossible to have that recognition within each other, within oneself, and outside of oneself, when really it's just inside of both of you as one. To come into that next level of knowing that literally every living being here, no matter what it looks like, if it's a bee, if it's a bunny, if it's a tree, if it's a plant, if it's a piece of wood, everything here has an energy and a source and a consciousness, and it all comes from the one source, and it all is one soul. And how would you have the gnosis and the knowing of that unless you were to come into that first step of coming into meeting your twin flame, or meeting your soulmate, or meeting your best friend? I swear we have the same brain. Well, you fucking do. You have the same fucking soul. We are all one soul. We are all one soul. We are all one soul, learning through one another. How beautiful is that? Magic. But it's true. Let's see. That might trigger a lot of you. If you're not ready to hear this, it's probably going to trigger you. But that's good, because it's triggering you towards your own healing that you would have needed to ascend to 5D Earth, or wherever the fuck you're going. Wherever the fuck you please. Because we're ultimately, it's like these dimensions are always there, and we have access to them at any time. Do you feel like vibrating up to 12D today? I mean, if you do, go on and do it. You know, you have that option. We always have that option. For our physical bodies, I think we're learning how to ascend those as well. And it's all teaching us. It's a learning process for every single one of us, but it's beautiful because we're all doing it together and learning from one another. And that's how you have to look at life. That's why you need to get off the social media shit and like get back to you. Get back to Mother Earth. She'll tell you. Get connected back to the cosmos. Your star systems. They'll tell you. Get back to Source. Source will tell you. Get back to yourself. Yourself will tell you. Yourself already knows. Your soul already knows. Why? Because it's limitless. I'll be coming back soon and I owe you an apology. So I feel like this person, they're really not wanting to apologize. Like they know they have to, but they're like, oh, I need to talk to this person. This could be divine feminine too. But I'm feeling more divine masculine. Like I need to come back and I need to apologize, but I'm really dreading it. I'm really dreading it. And that's the energies that I'm getting here. Okay. So we're almost at an hour. So what I'm going to do is pull some letters, some numbers, and a pendulum question. So we'll do the letters first and the numbers last. Okay, so there's a movie called, I literally just saw this last night. Do you guys know the movie Baby? It's about the driver, the baby driver. It's not like an actual baby. It's about this young guy who like robs banks for people and he drives really, really fast. Like he's really skilled at it. Look at this piece that's like literally sticking up like fucking Stonehenge right here. Look into Stonehenge. I feel like there's energies under there for you. I'm hearing pickup too, like pickup, or picky. A lot of you are picky, a little too picky. Like, need to chill there a little bit. Bag. What was I even saying? I don't remember. This is a portal one, yeah. We're definitely Hunapku on point. Let's see. What is this shit? Shit. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm such a silly little person. Okay, let's see. I'm hearing like Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel. So that might be like a story to look up. Something to do. Till noon. Till noon. Oh, what was I saying about the baby movie? Hitting snooze till noon. Feeling a little loony. I'm just putting words together. Zune. I call my daughter my Zunes, my Zuni. Zulily. Isn't that like an app? Zulily? But I'm getting till noon. Till noon. I'll just make that an N. F it. Love ya. Love you. But I'm getting like runes. So Stonehenge. A lot of you are a little picky. Bag. Like you got in the bag. I'm hearing like Cain and Abel. Till noon. Silence till noon. Silence till noon. Maybe that's a good like routine to have, is like not going on your phone, not looking at social media, not doing any of that. Like give yourself meditation till a certain time that you're ready to fully get up and ready for your day. It's important. But yeah, I'm hearing like the divine masculines placing some blame on the feminines, like she did it, she did it. I don't know. I think we're getting over that though. I do. I feel like they're getting over that. We're getting over that. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting here. They could be initials. Also, you might have names here. You might have initials of your twin. So we have the letters P-I-C-Y, R-U-I-B-A-G-S-H, T-I-L-L, C-A-I-N-A, N-O-O-Z, and L and Y. So take it how it resonates. I'm hearing Kentucky or like Tennessee or something. Like the Hamptons or something? I don't know. Okay. It's hard because like I get a lot of messages that fly in and it's hard for me to like catch up to every single one of them when they're like popping in my head. So if you wouldn't mind asking a question to the pendulum, anything you want to know, we're going to let that fly now. And I'm going to put some letters, or some numbers I mean. Just kidding. Whoa. We have 310. 310. That might be oh my god, that's my birthday. That's my fucking birthday. I was like, why does 310 sound so familiar? That's my fucking birthday. March 10th. What the fuck? Cool. That's my fucking birthday. 310. Okay. We have the number 37. That also adds to 10. We have another 3. We have the number 2, and we have the number 40. That could be 42 or 43 or 47, 44. Take it how it resonates. It landed on yes. So whatever question you asked, it landed on yes. It was landing on ask a friend, like for like the last like probably 5 readings before these recent 5. And it's so funny because it kept doing ask a friend, ask a friend, ask a friend, and now it's doing yes, yes, yes. All right. Yeah, my birthday. That's pretty cool. All right. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Seriously, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you here. And like I said, I hate the word subscribers because you're all individual, beautiful people and souls that are all of the one soul that I connect with, that I love so deeply and immensely. I don't like to call you guys subscribers. I'm going to have to think of something else, but like, can I just call you beautiful souls? You beautiful souls. Thank you for following me and joining my channel and liking my work and coming back each and every time. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you like the messages, give this a like. Leave me a comment down below letting me know if any of these messages resonated for you. Did you pick up on any strange frequencies, like when I said shift and things? Have you noticed like any strange revelations, downloads, or occurrences, any dreams, any ascension symptoms? Yeah, just let me know throughout this like whole journey. It doesn't even have to be twin flame. I'm just curious to know what you've been picking up on collectively yourselves. I'm always curious about that, just to see. And how I think we really help each other evolve through our own inner knowings and what we're experiencing. Also, if you wouldn't mind hitting the share button below with the arrow, copying the link and texting it to a friend or 5 friends or family members that could benefit from these messages and information. I feel like everyone could benefit from this reading today. Beautiful messages that came through it. So definitely do that, or you can email it or direct message it through Instagram, however you prefer. It really helps them out, helps me out. If you wouldn't mind sharing this to your community tabs, that also helps. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more new videos. We have so many amazing new things coming up, new filming quality coming in. We have a whole plethora of ideas as I continuously get divine inspired input from my higher self and my inner self. And so just stay tuned. Amazing things to come. I love you so incredibly much. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. I love and appreciate you all so much. Bye-bye.